Morally, in the eyes of the Catholic Church, it was fine to have her assassinated.
Elizabeth lived constantly in fear of her life.
The double crossings, the conspiracies, it is terrifying.
A spy network protecting the realm at any cost.
When you see this man, you may be looking at the last face that you will ever see.
The gripping true story revealed. Elizabeth I's Secret Agents on BBC Two.
As your TV reviewer, I can reveal there are no plans for a new series.
Yeah, no, but wasn't there a previous series?
Oh, hang on, wait a minute. It says here there might be a new series. What's the problem?
That music can only mean one thing. It is, of course, time for Porkyvision, the best TV review this side of, I'm going to say, Seattle, because we were just watching that football game over there between Seattle and the Houston Texans. There's loads more NFL coming up tonight, of course, as well, following us from 12 o'clock with Will Gavin.
Yes.
But do tell us what you've been watching, Mr. Parry.
Right, now watch this great programme, right, and it's called The Queen's Spies.
The Queen's Spies?
Queen's Spies.
Okay.
Right.
Is that on sort of regular terrestrial TV?
It's a three-parter.
Is it?
And what it is all about, it's about Queen Elizabeth I, who reigned for 40 years. You knew that, did you?
I did know that.
She was the daughter of King Henry VIII.
She certainly was.
And
because he couldn't have a son that could ever take to the throne.
That's right. And from the very start, people were plotting against her. There were altogether 19 plots to try and kill Elizabeth I.
Yeah.
And they were just internally.
Right.
And all the time during her reign, she faced the prospect of an invasion from Spain.
Yes.
The Spanish Armada.
Yeah,
right?
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Eh?
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
That's right. Now, anyway, what happened was, almost from the start, she appointed a guy called William Cecil.
Yes.
To be her sort of guardian.
A consort.
Well, not even a consort, a guardian, really, and basically his job was to keep her alive.
Yeah, right.
Now, William Cecil is credited these days, and this was the year of about 1589, something like that, okay? He is credited with being the man who is actually the father of MI5 and MI6.
Is that right?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
So he sort of started spying?
He started spy networks.
Right.
He started spy networks and needed all these spies to be able to uncover the plots against Elizabeth's life, okay?
Right, okay.
So, for instance, what he did is, he toured the country and would go to big homes of influential and important people, and he would go and find the taverns and the inns where the servants and the working people in these huge homes went drinking after work.
And was it a kind of Catholic Protestant thing going on there as well?
Well, huge Catholic Protestant thing, because she was a Protestant queen.
Church of England.
Church of England, but there was still, of course, a massive Catholic population still loyal to Rome, because, of course, of the Henry VIII situation. He told the Pope to push off and started his own church.
Because the Pope said, I can't just keep annulling all your marriages.
That's right, can't keep annulling your marriages.
How many are you going to have?
Can't turn a blind eye to the fact that you have, the morals of an alley cat.
Right, you're murdering all your ex-wives.
Murdering all your ex-wives.
You with a niece,
or locking them up, going around Rogerising every single chambermaid, within the royal palace and all that. That's called adultery. That's another sin against God and the church and all
only
that.
if you're a Catholic.
Only if you're a Catholic, that's right, well, I think it's quite simple, actually, if you're from the Church of England as well, but it's not mortally.
They're a lot less.
It's not mortally.
They're a lot less kind of hard line about it.
Yeah, they are, that's right, So anyway, he goes around and he means he has spies in all the big, baronial, palatial homes.
Sounds very sensible.
Yeah, he went round paying members of churches and monasteries to spy on the abbot and all that kind of stuff. And report everything back to him.
Right.
So anyway, what happens is, through...
And I presume a lot of the plots were to poison her, because that was one of the main ways of killing people.
And have her run down by horses when she was out horse riding and all this kind of stuff.
She was a keen horsewoman, wasn't she?
Keen horsewoman, that's right. Get her thrown off a horse, then get another horse to trample on her, on her frail body. So anyway, what happens is, he uncovers a plot that some bloke's coming over to Dover with a new set of instructions to the spies in this country, Spanish spies, to kill the Queen. Anyway, he uncovers the location where this guy's coming in, and his people pounce, and they get the courier who's bringing all the info, and they take him to the Tower of London.
Okay.
Now, normally the Tower of London...
Not a nice place to be taken
No.
to.
Have you seen Traitors Gate?
Not only have I seen it, I've actually been through it.
I have as well. And do you know what the inscription is on the top? Give up hope, all ye who pass through this gate.
Right.
I.e., once you're in there, then you're on the rack.
Well, I've also been in the bloody tower.
The bloody tower,
which isn't very pleasant either.
You're going to have red-hot pokers put into some of your orifices, right?
Thank you
once
for
you
that.
go through Traitors Gate. No, it's true.
I knew you would get a bit of torture into
No,
it.
well, I'm afraid...
I'm afraid I'm all done with torture after watching the first episode of Gunpowder.
By the way, do you know that they did it very scientifically when they inserted the red-hot pokers?
Yeah.
Because they didn't just insert the red-hot poker.
You started to make me feel squeamish.
No, they had a funnel which was placed in the orifice first, and then the poker went down.
Why?
Well, so as not to sort of be obstructed
Burn
by...
the wrong bit.
Well, that's right, not to be obstructed by the flesh
way
of the
too much
body.
information.
Yeah, I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks anyway.
But, I know.
The
Anyway.
glee with which you report these kind of horrors
No,
is
I don't
astonishing.
think so. I don't think so. Anyway, so they get this...
It's the time, by the way.
Get this courier guy, right,
Yeah.
and...
He's in the Tower of London.
He's in the tower.
Yeah.
So he fears the worst.
Sure.
He thinks that he's going to have his legs chopped
Well,
off.
if he sees a funnel, he's going to fall over, isn't he?
He's going to fall over, but he also thinks he might have his feet chopped off and then hung over a fire. So that
literally have his feet put to the fire.
No.
I thought that was a North American Indian thing.
It's a thing they learned from the North American Indians when the first Virginians
How's that book
landed.
coming along, by the way?
Which one?
The one you bought.
The world is crying.
The world is crying.
The world is
Changes
crying.
every time I ask you.
That's right. The Crying World, I think it's
This is
called.
the book
something
you
like
bought
that.
in the Waterstones and Epsom.
Yes,
Even
with-
though the receipt says it's from Sutton.
No. So anyway, what happens is, and this is an amazing
Is
development.
anybody we know in this, by the way? You haven't mentioned the cast.
Well, it's not a drama. It's a documentary.
Oh, so what? It's actually real people.
Yeah.
That'd be ridiculous. So who's playing Elizabeth?
An actress, but I mean, but nobody plays it. It's a voice documentary with certain people dressing up as the leading characters.
Yeah, well, that would be called the cast.
Anyway,
in it?
William Cecil is the leading guy, right? No, that's the leading guy.
I'll look it up for you.
No, and what happens is, brilliantly, he says, torture's a thing of the past. We don't need it.
Yeah.
Lock him up.
He's not right about that, is he?
Lock him up. So they lock him up.
Oh, look, it says the diary of Kitty Lumsden.
What's that?
This is the diary of 12-year-old Kitty Lumsden, the Queen's Spies.
Hey?
It's the diary of a 12-year-old.
It's not the same programme I'm watching. No, it's not. It's rubbish. Anyway.
The drama is set against the historical backdrop of the Babington plot to end Queen Elizabeth's life.
Yes, that's right.
And put Mary, Queen of Scots, on the throne.
Yeah, that's one of it. That's one of the plots. Anyway, so what happens is, so he puts this guy in a cell in the Tower of London.
Yeah.
And there's another guy in there who's sort of, horribly sort of mutilated, or looks as though he has, because he's been on the rack and everything.
Yeah.
And he says, it's so good to see. I haven't spoken to anybody for 12 months. I've been locked up here and getting tortured and all that. So the guy who's been arrested,
right?
They want to know who is 40. This is the question. Like in...
like the guy that used to own the service station?
No.
40,
No, 40.
F-O-R-C-E.
What happens is, the courier who's been arrested in
very
the Tower of
confused
London...
now.
No, the courier has... they found all the documents on him relating to the plot.
Yeah.
They're all written in code.
Okay. Well, they would be if he's a spy.
Yeah, and they can't crack the code. But there's constant references to number 40.
I see.
Okay, so William Cecil is asking this guy, you have to tell me who is number 40. And the guy refuses to answer, so they smash a few of his teeth out, but that doesn't work, so they go and lock him up. So this...
I've got a text here from somebody who said, I'm really loving this story. Is it ever going to end?
Right, yeah. So the other guy...
The show's over in 20 minutes. In fact, it's 11:40. There's that number again.
No, the other guy in the cell...
Who's he?
Well, he's the guy who's been mutilated, but this
what about this 12-year-old? What's she going to do?
I don't even know if there's a 12-year-old.
Kitty Lumsden.
No, I've never seen her or heard of her. So anyway, William Cecil's brilliant plan is that the other bloke in the cell is not, in fact, a prisoner who's been tortured.
Right.
He is a double agent, a spy.
Who's he spying for, though?
Well, this is the point. He's spying for the Crown and for William Cecil.
Right.
William Cecil gets all the information out of the courier.
Well, who's the other people, though, if he's a double agent?
Well, he is a Spanish,
Spanish, right.
agent,
okay.
but through torture, they've managed to make him turn and work for them instead of the Spanish, okay?
Right.
So the guy gets all the information out of the courier.
Right.
And to reveal that number 40 is, in fact, guess who?
I don't know. William Cecil.
No, the Duke of Norfolk.
Who?
The Duke of Norfolk.
What's he got to do with it?
Well, he's got nothing to do with it yet, but he's just been introduced. He's got a lot of dosh and a big house.
Okay. Well, whose side is he on?
Well, this is the point. Is he
40?
No, he's a cousin to Queen Elizabeth.
Okay.
So everybody thinks because he's family, he'll be loyal.
Blimey.
But in fact,
What channel is this on?
this is on. Oh, by the way, you know what I made at Channel 5? You know what I made at Channel 5?
Oh, what, Ben?
Ben, yeah. Ben's launched this 8-part series on, how Rome was born.
Really?
How Rome was formed.
Because it was full of naked women, is it?
No, it's the first one was about old Hannibal getting across the Alps,
Okay.
except that he couldn't, because
Right. The elephants.
elephants can't climb that high.
No.
And when they do, there's not enough oxygen for them to survive and all that.
So he did come over the Alps, though, didn't he?
No, not
Yeah, he
really.
did.
Not with elephants.
Well, of course he did. That's the story.
No, the elephants moved too slowly. It would have taken 3 years.
But where did he film this? Uxbridge. I haven't got any money, Channel 5.
They haven't got Channel 5. But the amazing thing is, he had a series adverts in all the national newspapers
Yeah.
on Friday morning.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying. But it didn't mention Channel 5.
Right.
You had to then go and scrabble through your
Really?
listing to find out what it
Right.
was on. Anyway, getting back to William Cecil, right?
Yeah.
So he
Thank God for
reveals...
that.
He reveals the Duke of Norfolk is the traitor,
Right.
and they're going to go after him and get him.
Is he in the Tower of London, then?
Well, he will be soon,
Right.
and he'll be getting a bit of red hot poker orifice treatment because he's a relation of Queen Elizabeth I. He's a cousin.
Yeah.
So he's a real dastardly individual.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
blimey.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, unfortunately, we're out of time. You may have to update us on this
Well,
next
there's
weekend.
part 2 and part 3, which I haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, the last episode
Yeah.
of Inspector George Gently
What?
was on tonight.
Really? I thought that was finished years ago.
No, there's one final episode,
Really?
an hour and a half
You
long.
sure you
Oh,
weren't
no.
watching,
No, wait a minute, it's on tomorrow night. That's why I haven't seen it. It's
Right.
on tomorrow night. When I
Right.
see that, I'll report back on it.
Okay, brilliant.
But I think he's great.
Fantastic.
George Gently, Inspector of.
Yeah, that was Porkyvision.
That was Porkyvision. Yeah.